And it's the 4th of July this week, and that means fireworks.
That's right. So how do you keep your family safe? We've got Dr. Shifrin here with us to talk about how we can enjoy fireworks and not get injured, right? So what are the most common injuries when it comes to fireworks in kids?
Well, every year we celebrate and we want to have fun on the 4th of July, parades, barbecues, lots of fun. And fireworks, as we know, are very beautiful to watch, but very dangerous to handle. So the best way to stay safe is, of course, not to handle them at all, and we can go through that. But the key is that every year about 5 to 7 deaths occur from fireworks, and there's somewhere between 9,000 and 10,000 injuries that are seen in emergency rooms. About half are burns. The highest rate of injuries seen in emergency rooms are kids 10 to 14 years of age, because they just can't resist handling fireworks or being around fireworks and having misuse or malfunctioning fireworks with fragments and misused and fireworks going off in a bad direction.
So most common injury being burns.
Most common is burns. And again, we've had certain eye injuries, about 14% are eye injuries, and that can sometimes lead to permanent blindness. Decades ago, I was dealing with children that had lots of burns and, of course, misuse. One youngster had fireworks in his pocket that a friend decided he would light them. That didn't turn out well for anybody.
Yeah, and so one of the things you might think about then is how about sparklers? You know, give little Johnny, as you say, a sparkler, and he's safe. But that's just not the case.
Well, the answer is sparklers are the #1 cause of burns in younger children because these things are really hot. And when I say hot, I mean 1,000 to 1,800 degrees. That can melt metal. And we've had lots of youngsters who have been carrying sparklers and dropped them onto themselves in their laps and certainly have caused burns. So sparklers, again, are some of the most unsafe fireworks for families to give to young children. Carrying them around, especially in the dark where they trip and fall, this is not a really safe thing to do.
Yeah, it seems like out of all the fireworks, that would be the safest thing for a young child to handle, but because of the fact that it can burn you and it's
waving
so hot,
it all around too. They're spelling their name. And
Well,
I do that at least.
It's not an explosive device, but
Right.
it is a burn hazard.
Yeah.
There's no question about it.
All right, so there are some places where you can light fireworks in your neighborhood. So if you're going to do that, what are some things that we can do to make sure that we stay safe?
Well, Seattle, a lot of areas around here have banned fireworks. Mercer Island is an outlier. For some reason, they allow fireworks from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. But the things we can do to stay safe is make sure that children are just not around the fireworks if you're going to have them in your backyard or out in the cul-de-sac, shall we say. Have water available, either a bucket of water or a hose. Make sure that you do not relight any fireworks that malfunction and douse them. And make sure that if indeed there are fireworks and they go off, that there's a perimeter where people are kept back from the fireworks that are going off.
Yeah, another one too that you told us about was don't light two off at the same time.
Exactly.
Because one could affect the other. This has happened before. You know, one explodes, it knocks the other one over, and all of a sudden it's pointed straight at you.
There was a case where there were 2 fireworks and one was lit before the other one and before the first person could get out of the way, and that other person was injured.
Okay.
So again, that can happen with 2 fireworks being lit. But again, the safest way to enjoy a great 4th is to leave fireworks to the professionals. King5.com has 35 professional displays listed. Please go there and pick one next to your neighborhood and enjoy the fireworks and enjoy this holiday safely.
All right. Dr. Don, great tips as always. Appreciate your time.